All right, now, you boy, you know y'all know I'm special, man. I was hurrying though. But anyway, let me backtrack. I'm honored. I got a special guest today. I hit her up on the fly this morning, 9:30. She here 12:30, so we kind of pushing this thing on a tight schedule. But I appreciate her, and I'm telling you right now, I heard her music before. If anybody know me, no, I do not co-sign for no BS. So I'm gonna let her start telling y'all folks a little bit about herself. I'm gonna find out some good, bad, and some nice juicy stuff for y'all. She don't know it's coming, but it's gonna come. But Moonchild, how you doing, babe?
All right, how you doing, man? I'm just checking in, and for those who don't know me, I am Katie the Moonchild, rapper, recording artist, actress, model, all of the above, YouTuber, spiritual counselor, tarot reader. Just subscribe to the vibe, man. Subscribe to the vibe.
You said a mouthful. I don't
hmm
want you to read my damn I don't please don't do mine.
Look,
I don't want to know.
look. Nobody want to know until they want to know.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to find out because my mind already going crazy. But back on you. So how long you been? Do you consider yourself? Because I asked you the question, but I was moving 1,000 miles running. Rapper, pop artist, heavy metal. What do you classify yourself as?
If you had to give a direct answer for genre purposes and finding music,
Mm-hmm.
we would go with rapper. But I would consider myself recording artist just for the fact I'm open to all avenues of music. I've collaborated with pop artists and been able to channel that energy and make pop songs. Which of one has just one. I was collaborating with an artist, Pharaoh Fresh. He's in cahoots with Loud House and everything. He's a pop artist. Just did some stuff with him. I have a song that's coming out February the 14th that's considered an R&B genre. That song is considered R&B. So I have the capability to shift the vibe.
Okay, now the word Moonchild. What does Moonchild mean?
I just got Moonchild. I initially was going by branded as Katie the Great, and I felt like I outgrew that, and I just wanted something more I can bond with and brand with.
Mm-hmm.
And Moonchild came from me feeling like Katie the Great was just a phase of my life and not me in its entirety. And along with other things I went through, I just considered that the phases of things that made me the artist I am. So Moonchild is just a conjunction of phases of me as a person, and I'm able to channel all of those people.
Okay, now I may ask you a couple of questions, and when I ask you, if you don't feel comfortable with it, just say we're gonna use the word. Use the word next. All right. So you said Moonchild defines the stuff you went through.
hmm
Give me a little bit, or give us a little bit of history on your upbringing and when you mean by what you went through.
Um, as a child, I'd say we all go through some extent of trauma. I definitely went through. My mom was federally incarcerated, and from a very young age, I was separated from her. I was in custody battles a lot. Went through court cases. I
Mm-hmm.
was went through a lot of stuff with my parents because they were at odds, and that just caused me to be all over the place. But when it came to my creativity, I never lost sight of that. I was in a band. I wrote poetry. I drew. I did anything artistically to escape the trauma I was going through as a child. So even as an adult, that continued, and I just molded that um, dynamic with everything I went through in life to try to come out of it. So
Now, is it safe to say you telling a story with your music,
yeah,
and that's your inspiration as far?
yeah,
So it's not hard for you. And I'm not saying to be disrespectful. You telling the truth.
yeah. It's
So
not hard for me to make music because anything that you hear me say, even in this song that I play, no matter how, I'm like, damn, did she do that?
yeah,
Did I did it, or it really
talking
something?
about.
It really happened, or I really did it. So yeah, it's not hard. It coming from the truth is not hard.
Okay, so right now, if I put your music in my car right now, you give me, I'm gonna say two songs right now. I know you gave me two right now,
hmm
but let's say you know me just about your third, fourth time meeting me. What would you suggest I put in my car? What do you think?
I'm gonna give you them same two I just gave you.
Okay, so I'm gonna bump it.
Okay,
I'm gonna bump it. I'm gonna bump it. 'Cause I like it. I like your swag. I like it. I like your style. You're a very gorgeous
I
lady.
appreciate it.
So I know you gonna get what you gotta get. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
So
appreciate it.
besides going through what you went through, what other inspirations has pushed you to
Um,
do the music you're doing?
musically, just the journey with building this entire career. We
Mm-hmm.
all know how that is, and like I say, I've channeled different avenues. I've even done poetry. I've done some acting. I was on Last Scene of Tyler Perry Have Nots. I played on
Oh, that's
99
what's up.
Problems, Tales, Irv Gotti show.
Okay.
Think that was his second season. So I've done a multitude of things. So it's not been easy for me, and what the me being very diverse came from not wanting to give up,
Mm-hmm.
because I said, well, I could do all of this,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to figure out a way to channel it and make it make sense. But until I got to this point,
Mm-hmm.
it was a bunch. Well, I'm gonna do some acting. I'm gonna do this. I model. I do this. I do this. But never could I let life, which was being homeless,
Mm.
which was being without food, which
Mm.
was at some point in time sleeping in cars, which was at some point in time taking years and years of money, tax return. Like, I was a person that always dumped cash into investing into the music and my platform.
Okay.
So it I've sacrificed the basic necessities of life to be able to do this, and say, well, I'm not gonna, if I can't eat, or if I might lose where I stay, but I gotta put the money here, I gotta do this, it'll come back some kind of way.
I got you.
So that's where all of that makes up Moonchild.
So right now, Moonchild, is Moonchild signed by anyone right now?
No, I'm actually managed by Authentic Empire. We have a management partnership.
Okay. And is that easy for you? That's the way the route you like to go? Because the reason I'm asking is, and I know somebody here with us right now, they may can answer this. We had a debate on my last show
Mm-hmm.
that if you're an artist, and you probably know the answer, and I hope you can have the answer, because we still haven't got to our answer of the question. If you're an artist and you have copyrights, and you get convicted of a felony, do you lose your copyrights? Do you know that answer?
That's a good question.
Cause we argued about it, cause they was talking about how Lil Wayne had to sell all his stuff, and other artists had to sell their stuff. So I was, now that you knowing that you an artist, I was gonna ask you that first before we got on air, but I know you don't mind me asking you live.
No, you can ask me live,
Yeah.
because honestly, that's a real good question. I never even heard nobody ask that question.
And the reason why I'm asking, because you said you have a management, now you don't belong to nobody.
Right.
So that's kind of something to think about right now.
Right, exactly. I mean, I really don't have the answer for that question,
Yeah.
but now I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna figure it out,
Yeah.
because I'm the type of person, when something presented to me, now that you just struck a whole nother
Yeah.
line of rabbit hole in
Yeah,
my
and
mind.
I don't know if they sold their copyrights to get the money to get out.
And I think if I just touching bases on the general information I have on that situation, I think that's what it more so was.
Okay.
More so was that's what it came out to make sense to me. I was like, well, maybe they're just trying to sell all of it to get out of it, and just be. But I don't know. I don't know. At that point, when you have that amount of success and that amount of money or whatever case,
I'm thinking it should be stacked up.
it should be me too. The way I see investment, and I'm probably considered a increment of what he has.
Yeah.
I don't see me being that far behind to where I don't have the diversity portfolios I need in certain funds allocated to where I can't be stable.
Correct.
At that point.
I got you.
There's no reason why I should have to go and sell my catalog or what my copyrights or whatever.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you consider when I say the word crossover? I ask a lot of artists this because I think sometimes in different cultures we get caught in a one tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say the word crossover, how do you take that word if I say you crossed over? Meaning your music is for everybody. Do you think that's the way you have to go nowadays? You can't just particular deal with one genre? Because I know you do all kinds.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the reason behind that is what I'm asking.
Because I'm back to Moonchild. I can't box myself in, and if there's an instrumental played for me, and I can alter myself. I'm not so big in a certain ego and a certain character that I can't shift and feel this vibe or feel happy vibes or this. You should be able to move. At least that's one of the gifts I have.
Correct.
So that's the thing for me. I don't know how that everybody's not the same, and it might not be the same for everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I respect it, and I'm glad you're doing it because I feel like so many artists or people like myself. I DJ for 16 years, and I'm getting ready to retire right now because I got isolated with one genre.
Mm.
You feel me? Now I don't want to deal with that genre because of what come with it.
But you want.
I wish I would have opened up myself to all boundaries. That
so you
rap had.
can pick with it where you want to focus on or drop off.
Correct. So when I introduced you and you said, well, you introduced yourself, when you said all the stuff you did, I was like, wow, that's what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
When I grew up, we had a saying back in my days, not tell my age. If you made MTV with your song, you did it. Because we called it crossover. Like everybody talked about Will Smith crossing over and calling them names. Now he an actor. Now he a Oscar winner. You know what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying.
So he ain't just stick to his roots.
But see, those are just names and terminology. You could cross me. I'm gonna cross over how many every times I need to cross over because I'm gonna get paid for what I'm worth.
That's right. That's real.
So I'm not. That's fine.
That's right.
That's fine with me. I'm gonna do as many because my thing, it all makes sense. Even going back to Moonchild, I tell people still to this day, even when I'm talking to other artists and I'm telling them about how to brand and giving insight on how I did what I did for people who not where I am, and I'm like, listen, you can't make everybody like you, but for the people that are for you, they will gravitate towards you. But what you do while you're waiting on that, if somebody don't, it might be, you might not like my music, but you're gonna like me as a person. You might not like me as that, but you might like me as a model. You might like my spirit. You might like me as an actor. You might
got some pretty eyes.
You got me. You might like me as a YouTuber.
Boy,
look, you might
yeah,
you might like
smile.
you might like my eyes. You might like my teeth.
Hey, I hate them too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like you can't get so focused on stuff. We get so focused on and so fixed on stuff.
Correct.
That's just like even with the genres. Like we can't.
I respect another thing about you. You're gonna laugh when I tell you this.
What?
I done reached out to certain artists.
And
the first thing they ask me is what I'm paying them.
Oh.
Like they'll say, "What you paying me?"
This is digital currency. It's a thing that I call digital.
I'm
currency.
talking about like for the interview. Like I
yeah,
say,
I
come
know.
on the show. What you paying? And I'm lost. Like, where am I going wrong at? I'm finding you on IG and on Facebook and on those platforms. I'm asking you to come to push you.
And not only you finding them, it's people who pay people to go find people who want artists on that thing. So you finding people doing that, and then it might not even be the greatest of brand or whatever. You still willing it with open arms. But for me, how I've been able to get the success and the open arms from people that I have received it from is just from I understand, like I say, digital currency. Everything is not gonna be paid in this industry. Everything is not gonna be paid out to you, but you have to see it as an asset. You're on the airways. Your music is getting played. You have an interview. You have a chance at press. You don't know who's gonna see you, who's gonna like you. Bring things. So if you do more than music, and somebody's asking you to come on and they didn't pay you, okay, well take it upon yourself. If you had a brand established, you could bring things on here and use that platform now and say, hey, I do this, and I'm giving this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think more than just somebody owe you something. It's too much ego going on.
Okay, Moonshine. What do you see Moonchild? What do you see Moonchild? Moonchild. At what do you see Moonchild? And let's say I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm gonna give you 5 years, then give me 10 years. So in 5 years, where you see Moonchild at?
In 5 years, I'd say I'd see me in like the peak of my success.
Okay.
Like where the singles have hidden plaques and stuff like that, and it's going good in that first 5 year Cardi B stage when that Bodak Yellow took off, and I see in that phase.
Okay.
10 years, I see me well diversified within the culture. Music also, but I'll be able to do some of the things that I have planned with the connects, and I can help other artists and try to, bring my vision area of people and cross with the culture and things like this, and basically give back and help and bring artists. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna keep them waiting no longer. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out one of them. Give them a sample.
Okay.
I'm gonna play another one. So I'm gonna I'm gonna pick one of the two. I'm gonna pick off of just what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with My Love first.
Okay.
So I want you to explain My Love before I play it.
My Love is very, very, very gazy melodic song. It's an R&B song, and it will be released February 14th on all platforms. I tell you, it gives you love vibes, but it's just a good song for riding in the car on late night. You got somebody with you, y'all going out on a date. So yeah, definitely check it out. My love.
Hands up, legs up, all around me. Now stand up, oh my love, it's surrounded. You can drown in it. I pick up at 10 after 11. What is hitting for? I let you ride me, it's so cinematic. Like a vented door when it go lights out. Galaxy cries out. Look at me right now. I want it right now. Nothing to be ashamed of. I got your love locked down. They gave me love back then. I give you love right now. I give you love right now. They gave me love back then. I give you love right now. I'm going all in, I'm going all in. Hands up, legs up, all around me. Now stand up, oh my love, it's surrounded. You can drown in it. I pick up at 10 after 11. What is hitting for? I let you ride me, it's so cinematic. Like a vented door when it go lights out. My body cries out. Look at you right now. She getting piped down.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So smooth, 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 smooth. And you said my love.
My
Now,
love.
you talking to somebody? Talk to your boy. What's up?
My love, I really wasn't talking to nobody. Like I think when I was making that,
Uh huh.
I'm such a character and I'm so talented.
She made that quick, y'all. So she ain't talking about nobody. So whoever she thought she talking about, she wasn't talking about you.
Nah, I wasn't talking about nobody.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I think I was in there off of the sativa and I was in there feeling my vibe. And that song, like me, I'm able to shift my energy so fast. It's probably like it's magical.
Okay.
Like when I hear a beat and when I heard that beat and the guitar started playing and the piano, I didn't even write that song.
Now, did somebody who you get your beats from? You have
The producer,
yeah.
no, I have a producer. The producer that did that is Stardust. Me and
Okay.
him worked together
Okay,
on a lot of
Stardust. Okay.
Stardust. So yeah, when I heard that beat, I didn't even write that song. When they played it once and it went through, I immediately started singing. I just said, hands up. And after I said like 3 lines, I said, wait a minute. I came in right in on key on that. That's more of a feeling.
Correct.
So I played it in the booth. I said, now let's get it loud.
Okay.
And I just started playing. So I would do like 7 bars at a time. And then I come and play it back and listen to it and then go back
But
in.
it's called my. The reason why I'm gonna mess with you because it's called my love. So
Yeah.
that's a strong word.
But I'm saying my love, like my love, that like when you give some person love,
Uh-huh.
like my love, not a
got you.
person.
I got you.
Yeah, like I'm giving you my love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
This
what's
is
up.
yeah. Like I'm describing my love.
That's what's up. Yeah. So y'all getting excited out this talking about Hush. You talking about y'all?
Yeah, I'm talking about me.
Talking about her. Talking about her.
My love.
So
not
who do you give me some of your inspiration artists that you actually look up to?
Man, I really love so many different people just because I love music.
Can
like,
I take a guess?
who?
Can I take a guess?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah, I love Erykah Badu. Come on now, Lauren. All them.
My girl that sing Boo, my boo. Not my
Ella May.
Ella May.
Yes, her.
Um,
SZA.
yeah.
All them.
Okay.
I
that's
love
what I'm going at.
all of them.
Okay.
It's so many people, so many to name because I just love.
Outside of them, let's go with somebody coming up.
I
would
love
you-
Cody Shane.
Okay.
I like Cody Shane.
Who'd you like to work with if you had a chance to?
Mm,
If you had a chance to work with an artist right now, do a duet with.
man, honestly, I really don't even think about it. Let me see.
You know, like right now, if I say, look, Moonshine, I'm a Moonshine. I keep calling it that, Moonshine. Lord have mercy. Moonshine.
I got some moon. I do
I'm
got
about
some moon.
special.
So, since he's saying moonshine, I do want to let y'all know I do have moon wine coming out. I'm a very avid wine
Talk to me
fanatic.
about that.
So I do have some wine coming out. I started to bring him a bottle, but I was running behind. So it will be moon wine. It's gonna be a red wine, and yeah,
So you doing everything.
yeah, man. I don't stop.
You got a bag for me, so I'm greedy. So you got
Man.
you got that bag for me?
Yeah, I got this bag for you. This is a little spiritual Moonchild mystery bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
She hooking me up, man.
got you some stuff in there to clean the vibes and bring the money in.
That's what I'm talking about. I need about 4, 5 of them bags. I need one of them big boy bags.
Oh no, that's what you need right there. See, it's the big things come in small
You ain't
packages.
lying. You ain't lying. So you said you didn't write that dude. You didn't write that song.
No.
So how many of your songs do you actually write?
It's just all about the vibe
Okay.
and the beat that it give me. Cause sometimes there's beats that I might want to give certain deliveries on and get in certain pockets. So I have to write those to make it come out a certain way or something like that. But if it's like that, stuff like that, that's slow, I typically can just go with the vibe and create off the head.
No, I can see you writing a book too.
Oh yeah, I have ebooks.
I
I
see
have I have 2 ebooks coming out in February
that.
actually.
Okay. And what are those about?
One is called the Moonchild Mystery Healing Book,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be talking about holistic ways of healing. And then I have another one that's gonna come out. It's a Moonchild Mystery Shadow Book.
Mm.
So
You deep.
yeah,
You deep.
Yeah.
You deep. So your next project is, you said we're gonna talk about that, is the Go Crazy song, right?
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make them wait a little bit longer before I play it.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's already out. Y'all
Okay.
ain't
How
go
you feel?
crazy,
You
going
smiling
crazy.
about that one? How you
Go crazy, going crazy. They ready for me to release the video. I can show you the full video, but it ain't out yet. I can
Okay.
show it to you.
So what came behind that?
What?
Cause you smiling about. As you said
Because
that song.
I love that video.
so
I
it's-
love that
it's a
song.
story behind that song.
Nah, I just love, like, me, I'm real enthusiastic about my work and when it come out good. So that's just what, like, I worked on it. That song is out and the video is finally done, but I probably been working on that completion of that, the song in its master form, plus the video and the branding I've been doing to bring Go Crazy about for about 7 months.
Do you feel like it's harder for a female artist to make it versus a male artist these days?
Yeah, I mean, let's say this.
Okay.
It's easier for a male artist to make it than it is a female artist on a regular standard basis.
Okay.
A male can offer less and a female can offer more in the package of what they offer as an artist, and a male will probably get chosen. But ultimately, I feel like that just allows the female artist to build something more grand, more stable, more longer existing and stuff like that. When you're not, people not gravitated towards you in your early stages, that gives you time to grow more as an artist. I've seen a lot of instances where management and A&Rs have taken male artists at a certain stage that I know for a fact they wouldn't have took me at that stage as an artist.
Yeah.
And and when I say at that stage, I mean, if we was to take everybody's fans away today, because that's the only business. The business of music is the fans.
Uh-huh.
So if we was to take all fans away and make this strictly about artists and branding and the capability that artist has to consistently invent and create avenues of money and stuff with their artistry. I just feel like I don't know, man. It's just the whole the bigger picture to me. You know what I'm saying? I could talk for days about that.
We good. We got some time. What do you feel the most? Like, I know you're very spiritual, right? Like, that's the word say spiritual because you said you did. What was the word you used?
I said spiritual counseling, tarot reading.
Yeah. So, what are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
I didn't think you was.
I'm not afraid.
So you don't fear anything?
No. Probably most I fear is sometimes my fear has nothing to do with this. It'll be in my own mental shifts is what I fear sometimes, but I don't even let that get in the way. After a while I shake that too. So
I got a lady I want you to meet. She on my show on Sundays.
Okay.
She's into the same thing you are, spiritual reading and stuff. And I think y'all will be I would love to hear y'all talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
About life.
I
Period. She's
definitely
older.
do. Okay,
she
yeah,
almost
that's
50,
fine.
matter of fact.
Yeah, my mom's that age.
Yeah. So, but I like I said, I would love to see y'all, chit chat about it, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Any favorite cities or states that you like to perform in? Any particular other than others?
Man, I wouldn't perform everywhere, really.
Real. I mean, but you got to help me out.
I want to know my favorites.
Give me a bucket list of your.
My bucket list is Canada.
Why Canada?
And UK, like I like them, like I love their energy. They go crazy. They the New York and the Pop Smoke vibe, like that type of. And in Canada, I love the energy they give is crazy. You know how they.
Okay.
And
I see you got your own style. I see your IG page. You got your own fashion. Do you do fashion too?
I was modeling. I have modeled. I haven't been doing it lately. I've just been getting into my own scripted photo shoots for my brand and just got away from it.
Are you your biggest critic?
Heck yeah. You know how long I sit at that my desk at home and say, oh, you should do this. You should. I'm steady wiping stuff off the board and putting it back.
So what vision, when you do your songs, what vision do you want? Like, what vision do you be going at in your mind that you want it to be at? Like, what makes you erase the board and do it again? Give me an example.
Well, that's when I say erasing the board because I'm doing a multitude of things. So when I make a to-do list and I have an area over here for to do this week where I need to invest in marketing, and I have over here to do where I need to get with a certain amount of DJs and follow up with them and see how they did this, and I need to do a certain amount of facial appearances this week and this, and I'm like going back and forth last minute. That's why I'm saying about that. So it's overall for me, but when it comes to music, I like to say music is the most effortless part of the process.
Okay. So your typical day, like touch your typical day for me. Getting up, how does a day with Moonchild begin and start?
I probably wake up.
I'm sorry.
I probably wake up, shower, like light an incense, burn some sage and stuff like that, play some music. I go into being creative because when you wake up the earliest, that's when you're most functional. So I try to do something that's easy.
I can picture you right now going to and you can throw some at me if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you going to a forest, river, by yourself, notebook, pen, headphones, watching the sun come up for hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely be on my Lisa Left Eye vibe. I got a plan up on my birthday trip for this year to go to Honduras to the Dr. Sebi facility to stay for a week, and but his daughters and I have been in contact and stuff like that. I even get some of my holistic herbs from them. They're actually here in Georgia, not in Atlanta, but they're in Georgia. So yeah,
you gotta link up with her because she do the herbs too.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, because I got all that on my website where I sell ancestor money, sage, Palo Santos. I mean, money oils, protection washes.
Wow. So how important? Because everybody keeps telling me I should do this, and I know I can't say the word. How important is it to you? I'm gonna describe it. You can explain. Just be by yourself for an hour every day, like meditate and how.
I'm with myself, man.
Talk to me. Talk
People have about 5 hours of my day and that's all they gonna get. People that I have about 5 to 6 hours for humans outside of me.
Wow.
I wouldn't be where I am. I couldn't get what I'm done entertaining
Hold on.
everybody.
Say that again. So you saying people got 5 hours out of day with you?
They got that. They have that's the most.
And the
That's
rest
not every
The
day.
rest you to yourself.
The rest of them to myself. That's the most I'm gonna give. You can ask anybody that knows me when this get heard later on down the line. The interviews get put at. People are gonna tell you when the time is right that oh yeah, she be by herself. She don't answer. She won't answer phone. You not going over her house. Like I'm that in the house that much dedicated. If I'm not doing my YouTube recordings, I'm making content. I'm editing content. I'm reaching out to press and PR, trying to get certain things situated
yourself.
Yes, that's why I don't have time to sit and engage with y'all. Like this is a whole. I be stressed that y'all. I can't. I'm not. I don't. It's different from me.
You're not putting your goals in nobody else's hand.
No, because it won't get done.
Exactly.
I
don't want it like you want it.
Exactly. So
I got you.
I got 2 billboards going up. February 14th, my song does release My Love, but I do have 2 billboards. One will come out February 14th, one to go up March the 1st.
Where's it going to be at?
Highway 85 for the first location. For March the 1st, we haven't gotten that location, but I do know it'll be downtown Atlanta.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna play this song here first though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Go Crazy.
Go Crazy.
Tell me a little bit about it again.
Go Crazy is out right now. It's funny. He mentioned the woods and the water and the flower because I got to show him the Go Crazy video.
Oh, man. Okay. Go ahead and knock it out real quick.
That's Shania.
Moonchild shit go crazy, it's a kill take for my shit. This is not 380, got flavor, then you already know what come with it. Run with nigga, get fucked by the hate. She was prep when I can't do drippin', I ain't trippin' on shit. Cut hell, we all be tiny. With the price on his head, and you know what I'm talking about. Nigga, yeah, around here looking brainless. Tryna be cool now, they were like Moonchild down when I get fine. In the bag, out the broom now, oh now. Thinking what I'm gonna do now. Performing and writing, you know it get sticky. Don't mention my name if you did, then repent it.
You know you can't say that, right? You gonna regret it.
Hey, I just think back to like last week. I think they were trying to trap me. I'm going back on the road. Nothing you niggas can ask me. If you ain't get it then this ain't that. Little nigga should've met me in the back street. I ain't said nothing yet, but nothing on nothing. Better hope that hold on ask me. I was sleeping in the rain house. 2-door my coupe, gotta lose my roof cause I'm in another lane now. 10 shots rang out, and he said what he said with it. Told the nigga, but he never called fair with it. Tell him I was always in the bag with it. I ain't hearing what a nigga say he had then. This, that, whoa, yeah, I done made a kickback. This, that, whoa, yeah, give a nigga shit back. You ain't even cut like that, you ain't built like that. Nigga, how the hell you get that? These niggas be stealing my vibe though. I'm on the PJ, you on the E-way. You gotta catch you a ride, ho. I'm getting money, these niggas ain't hearing no shit. They pockets got lipo. I'm like, this is the game of survival. I am not caught in the matrix, I live on the moon, come see what I know. I'm dropping knowledge for days now. They tryna see what it weigh now. Big stepper, don't worry about them littles. Whenever you know that my niggas don't play around. Go with your move, get set up. You drip or you drown, you get wet up. No matter the problem, by end of tomorrow, I promise I got it together. I've been through some pain with my brother. Lay down and die by my mother. Straight out the trenches, I hope they can feel it. I give them a million whenever. I want my hoes to do better. Shout out to Auntie Kazada. Stiff on these bitches, be walking and talking. You know this is 200 better.
I like it. That thing. So when you said Go Crazy, I was My mind was thinking like some rock and roll because that thing smooth.
Yeah.
That thing smooth. I like it. I see why you smiling.
Yeah.
So
real.
and no more stories behind that than what you told me.
Huh?
No more in depth of what that song about.
Mm,
So you said the video is about in the forest, right?
yeah, see, the video is a spinoff of the Blair Witch Project movie.
I don't watch. I'm scared of movies.
Okay, so basically, what's the script of what's going on in the video is, two college kids come into the woods. They're doing some type of report where they're taking pictures and looking for artifacts and stuff in the woods. The guy that's with the girl sees me, but he sees me shape shifting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to get her attention and tell her, hey, I see something. And she continues doing what she's doing. And after so long, he catches eyes with me again, and I obtain possession of his spirit. And so he just walks to me without control. He no longer has control. And then that goes on from that. And we're performing some rituals and stuff in the video. So it's just like.
So Moonchild, where you originally from?
I was born in Jackson.
Jackson?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. And how long you been I'm just curious. I'm trying to figure out because you're so deep. I don't want to put your age out there, but I know you probably could be one of my kids' ages.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be one of your kids' ages.
Yeah. She trying to say I'm looking old, but that's all good.
No, I'm just trying to definitely say I'm young.
Okay. But you deep though.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fix this. You said Jackson, Mississippi?
Yeah, I was born in Jackson, Mississippi, man. Well, like I told you, when I was going through what I was going through in the childhood, my grandmother is a full native Indian.
Mm-hmm.
My family are Indians, and I was raised by my grandmother, so like an older spirit. And for the first years of my life up until like fourth grade, so that kind of molded it. I don't know if that molded it or what, but I know that's the truth. I was raised by my grandmother.
So you would never be a part of you never would think about being a part of a group. You're always gonna be solo.
I never really thought about
because
that.
the reason why I asked that is you don't like dealing with folks. You said 5 hours.
Yeah,
so you
man.
get a group.
Yeah, man, that's every day. That's a whole part. And I like it would be, and I can see why groups go certain ways because we are still individuals, and people outside of the artistry don't see that we're still individuals. And then you see my personality. Now y'all might say, well, she's a great artist and he's a great artist. They'll make a wonderful band. But take my personality with somebody else that got the opposite, with one just like us, and then you don't know what that's gonna be like. Yeah. But we probably make good music, and they're gonna sell billions. But shit, we probably been killed each other.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Then it's gonna be a fall off at the end.
Right?
All these
I
popular
got time
groups
for that.
in the world don't have so many fallouts.
I'd rather just if it's something somebody that I feel like I should network and we should brand, then maybe we can work on closing some type of partnership or something for a small period of time and branding projects together and put that together, like how Drake and Future did. Yeah. And they came out with series of albums.
What year was your first song you ever did? How long ago was that? Your first song that you actually, I'm not gonna say put out for everybody here, but on your phone or your.
Yeah, the first one I did actually record. Oh well, if I think about first,
yeah, I'm talking about How old were you?
I was in like high school.
Okay.
I was in like 12th grade or something.
But my point is, you probably had this in your heart ever since you was growing up.
Oh yeah, I have been. But mind you, I have been performing. Like my mom used to play on. Look, my mom loved music, so she had a lot to do with. She used to play blues, country, pop, hip hop, whatever. She would turn on a lot of Kiki Wyatt and Avant, a lot of R. Kelly, and me and my brother would have microphones, and we would stand in front of the fireplace and we would go back and forth and sing all night. Cause my mom, she was a cook. She did hair. She anything you could think of, all out of the same house.
So you got your hustle from your mama.
Yeah, she did. Okay. She did 7 different things in one house.
Okay.
And then all at the same time, still turning the music on, entertaining us while we singing back and forth, and music going non-stop from the time we wake up when I was around her.
Wow.
So that was one of those things.
That's what's up. I mean, you like I said, you were very, 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 very deep to be a young lady.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna say young because I'm safe. I think I'm safe to say young.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna guess You ain't got to answer me. I'm gonna guess in the mid-20s. What I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely
I'm safe right there.
Yeah, I was born in '92.
I came out of high school in '93.
I was just waking my eye. I probably wouldn't even look. I hadn't even been born because you ain't come out of high school in November. You came out in May and in the summer or something. So I wasn't even born yet.
Wow. So, would you ever change your style for any managers or any producers?
I would sharpen it or enhance it. I'm definitely receptive to like good ideas on sharpening and anything that makes sense and that's not taking away from my true nature and spirit and making it too comical and commercial and still remaining true to me. I
because it's hard to be somebody else.
Right. I can't be nobody else but me.
Yeah, it's hard to be. Now, are you still close to your family? And right now.
Yeah, I mean, for the family that I talk to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a person. Don't get me wrong. Family. Everybody is handled on the same spoon, and I love the people that supposed to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I love everybody, but I'm saying on the family range.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't getting in the way of my I ain't sitting up talking to them either. Now they'll tell you too. Oh, she not coming around. She ain't talking.
Are they discouraged? Anybody discouraging in the family?
They ain't. Oh, they definitely supportive.
Okay, cool.
It's been a point. It's definitely grown in support from my family because it was. I guess you say you little Junebug in the family rapping now. You got family members that he just rapping. But now it's got to a point where I've consistently done it for an amount of time and build a certain image with it. They like, oh, she really is doing this. This is what she. So yeah, they're definitely a little more supportive.
Now, would they come out to a function?
They not here.
Oh, okay.
Nobody. I mean, yeah, they not here.
They all in.
They're in different states. I have family in Texas. I have family that lives in Chicago. I got have family in Mississippi.
So how do you get booked? Like I found you on IG. Well, actually, I met you when you came with my sister-in-law months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you get booked? How can somebody find you? How do you go about doing that?
You would definitely reach out to bookingkdthemoonchild@gmail.com. And just submit an inquiry on whatever we trying to put together, and we'll work something out. But that's just the process for right now. It's still the same process.
Any type of environment you don't want to be around?
Yeah.
Talk to me, because I got some ideas in my head. I'm going there with this, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do next. I want to make sure I got the right platform for you. Because your music is deep.
Yeah, when I say what area, I don't, cause I could say no, and then people will have no limits on where they put me at. Mm-hmm. So that's a fine line in that no.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what that's about.
What I mean is I would never put you nowhere that you're not going to be respected.
That's it. That's all.
That's where I'm going at with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you, and I'm not saying the young folks not gonna like your music. Is the fact I don't think they're gonna take the time. Mm-hmm. If you ain't coming out the first verse talking about killing somebody or put P word or N word or whatever, the young folks, you know what I'm saying? Your music is deep to me.
Right.
Like for instance, if I had my eyes closed right now, they know your age. I'd have thought you was early 40s, late 30s because you got that vibe, that old soul.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people tell me all the time.
We call it been here before.
That's a lot of people tell me that I give off the old soul vibe.
I would never thought you was your age you are. No, and I'm not saying it to be disrespectful.
No, you fine.
I'm just saying if I put your song in my car right now, and y'all walk in this room, I wouldn't have thought that was you.
You wouldn't, because of the typical young music you're hearing for this age is coming on. I kill a blah blah, knock him when I shoot a blah blah blah. I'm gonna shoot you in.
All that.
Yeah.
All that. So you got. Let's talk about the spiritual reading. You do a spiritual reading?
Yeah,
so I do. That actual service?
Yeah, that's a service. You can look that up on my website. Really, my link tree and my Instagram bio connects you to my YouTube channel where I have my Moonchild Mystery Show. And I make different YouTube videos. It will connect you to my website, moonchildreadstarot.com, where it tell you what services I offer, what tarot readings I do. It'll take you to my Facebook fan page. It'll take you to my TikTok. It'll take you to all those different.
I don't know how to do none of that. I'm looking for somebody to do a TikTok video for me, but I got a skit I want to do.
So yeah?
It's a funny skit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do none of that. I don't even know how to turn my damn phone on. So I'm
Oh
way behind.
Lord. So yeah, you could definitely go on my. I got a link tree for all that for people that like I don't know how to get on that. It's one link in my Instagram bio. Take you to all that. Just click on which
I ain't
one.
got all that though. So I got to get all that.
You got Instagram though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it. I can't. Yeah. We'll talk about all that.
Okay.
So, have you ever read somebody spiritually and they just spazzed out?
Mm-mm.
Like they went, like they got afraid because you told them the truth? Well,
Nah, I'm looking at my hand. I got a splinter in it.
oh, you scared me. I thought you were reading something here. I was getting ready to leave.
Oh no.
Okay.
No sir. Nah, yeah, I never dealt with nobody like that. Everybody that ends up gravitating towards me always is pretty much happy about it. They pretty be like they be
So
like
would you? Oh, you said you don't know what you
they
gonna
be
tell them.
like, no, I
You
don't
go
know
off
what
of
I
just
go
off-
tell them. I go off of whatever the energy gives in the cards and stuff like that. Some of them, there's different type of messages. You can psychically receive. You can receive clairaudient messages, and that has to do with hearing things. Clairaudient messages to get hence audio. So, like when people sometimes be saying, "I heard something that sound like," or you'll get a feeling out of the blue where you wake up in the morning and God told you, "Go check that, go do this," and you forgot to go do this, and you're like, "Damn, I just heard a voice in my head that said that's a clairaudient
So
message."
you can feed that.
Yeah. You have clairaudient messages, you have visual messages, you have intuitive messages, different
So you tell
messages.
me my old lady talking about me in my head. You can tell me she talking about.
No.
Okay, I know that. You know what? That I need you for. What the hell she really said, man? Tell me the truth.
Nah, you need to go head on with that now. That's the invasion of privacy.
So what's the difference between that and life? Like I see a lot of life coaches out there.
Life coaches help you with your life. I'm telling you what's going on in your life that you ain't telling your life coach. That your life coach don't know that you got going on. The reason why they gotta help you.
She give you 100. She give you 100. So Moonchild. I'm saying the right thing to sound like I'm saying Shine. I talk fast, but it's
good.
Moonchild. No, I ain't saying your name wrong. Just I got country in me.
Look, I ain't gonna talk about you.
You know, we're gonna leave that where it's at. But no, I'm saying Moonchild. It just sound like I'm saying Shine because the way I talk. But you might be laughing. So any rap songs you got out there? Like fast rap?
Yeah, Moonchild Escobar, Screaming Now, featuring me and Jeezy Escobar, one of Authentic signed artists. He's making a project with Fujiano 1017 artists right now. Fujiano is also on Authentic as well, but yeah, that song called Moonchild Escobar featuring me and Jeezy Escobar is out right now. That's definitely a fast record, a rap record, good club record.
You gotta make sure I get all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna send you everything.
Send me everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not DJing no more right now as we speak.
Uh-huh.
Just a lot going on. I don't, feel it no more.
Yeah.
And dealing with, like I said, dealing with the ones I deal with I'm not winning.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about literally winning. I ain't talking about these cats doing on social media where they buy a bottle and stay home with their mama.
Yeah, not no goddamn and going winning from the image.
Yeah,
y'all winning from the image.
Yeah, I ain't winning financially.
Right.
With the DJing.
I gotta eat off of this.
Yeah, I can't eat off no bottle and popping no bottle.
Y'all want to keep offering liquor. That's what I tell them when certain packages made for me to come into certain events. They like, well, you get in free, you bring in 10 people, we're going to give you a section, cool, we can sit down with my people. Then they be like, okay, you get a free bottle. You could take that bottle, the amount for that bottle, you can figure out something else to do with it, whether that's give it to me, put it towards some marketing package for me being here, but please use my presence as an asset. Don't give me no alcohol. I don't even drink alcohol. I don't drink number one.
What's the difference between wine and alcohol?
I mean, it's I don't drink like hard liquor. I drink salt. And I'll drink 1 glass or 1.5 glass of wine, and you get me to about the 4th cup, then you need to just leave me alone.
Got you. Now, a funny question for you real quick before we go. What's a movie that you will watch over and over again?
Friday.
Which one?
The first one, Friday.
What
Yeah.
And what's the most inspirational movie you have watched?
Let's see.
I'm gonna help you out while you think. I like Pursuit of Happiness, Antoine Fisher. John Q. There's only one part like a John Q when she said when they couldn't get the donor And she said, what you gonna do? That's when he just, as a daddy,
Splash.
flashed. So those 3 movies kind of,
I like War Room.
who?
War
I
Room
gotta watch it.
by Tyler Perry. War Room.
Okay. So you say you got hooked up with Tyler Perry. How did you get stuff about him on that?
Man, even when I went to one acting class in Canton, Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
the guy, he's heavy in the movie industry, but he was originally from Mississippi. So
Mm-hmm.
he opened up an actor's facility and course in Mississippi. And this was maybe like my first year out of high school, and I attended that class. And from the knowledge that they gave me in that class, I immediately, like, continuously followed up heavy with the different websites and contacts I got to submit for certain roles.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I was getting responses from Empire. I was supposed to be on 2 separate episodes from them aside of that, but I missed the flight, and actually got banned from that show for a year because I missed the flight. And
So
I didn't.
Tyler Perry the one did it?
No. I'm talking about for Empire. I didn't get to
Oh,
get on
Empire.
Empire
Oh,
because
okay.
I missed the flight, and I got
Wow.
banned for that show for a year. But they released the ban. I still didn't go back though.
Okay. You
Yeah.
busy, man. You busy. So before we close out, do me a favor. Let everybody know how they can find you, how to reach you. And I'm going to apologize, but I know you was real cool with me when I told you we had an event.
Mm-hmm.
I had to cancel the day of because my aunt had an issue.
Yeah, you told me.
So I appreciate you the way you responded to me without no,
Oh yeah.
and I respect that because I know you about your craft, and I hate it. Anybody know me know I don't operate like that.
Yeah.
So
I feel.
I felt so bad that I had to cancel, but I'm glad you was professional
Oh
on your
yeah.
response.
Oh for sure.
So I'm saying that live. I thank you for that.
No, you appreciate it. I
So,
appreciate this.
Again, tell everybody, how to.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely can check me out on my Instagram at Katie the Moonchild. You can check me out on YouTube. Check out my YouTube show and YouTube channel, Moonchild Mystery Show. You can also follow me on TikTok, Katie the Moonchild, Twitter, Katie the Moonchild. Man, just type in Katie the Moonchild. You'll find me everywhere. Got new stuff out. Got the behind the scenes of the video for Go Crazy that's already edited and on my YouTube channel now. We have a behind the scenes video. So you could definitely check out that and get in tune. Subscribe to the vibe.
So once again, man, it's your band DISCO100. Trying to do, y'all know I do try to do everything at one time. I'm sorry. But Moonchild, I appreciate you coming in. And I'm going to say this again. This lady came in the day of, on time, with 3-hour notice. On time. I'm going to leave that where it's at. Those watching know what I mean by that. On time. That says a lot. So I appreciate you coming through, mama, and I wish you the best. Anything. Oh yeah, she got a gift for me, y'all.
Yeah, we got you some stuff right here. I got you a if it was just a phase, a little refrigerator magnet,
That's what's up.
keychain,
Okay.
coasters, and a collector's pen for the Moonchild Mystery Show. We definitely gonna get into this. Got you some ancestor money, sage, ancestor money.
Okay.
You burn this, and this is used to, if you haven't familiar with a spiritual altar, you will burn this, and it will be the same as giving an offering to your ancestors that has passed, but giving them money basically.
Okay.
And this is sage, of course, for negative energy. Palo Santo is called the holy wood. It invites positive.
I need that sage to take to my job. I put it all on my bus.
Oh yeah.
I need like a 2-liter of sage.
So yeah, you got your little healing pack right there with the Moonchild marketing.
I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate you. See, that's all class, style, professionalism. I love it. Appreciate you. And again, y'all stay tuned, man. You know I'm here all day today. And again, I can't appreciate you enough for coming through on short notice, man.
Oh yeah, now you know y'all my favorite now.
So
Gotta stay down with hooping. I've been rocking with y'all for a minute.
I appreciate you, man. Much love to you. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. See ya.
We out.
Yep.